very grown up, Isabel.
Isn't she? It's amazing.
Driving her own car. It'll happen before you know it.
Yes, Daniel Granger. Yeah, well, did I speak to you before? Well, where's he gone? Look, I've explained all of this already. Okay, look, I want what I paid for, all right? I want a private dinner on the beach. I want champagne service. I don't see what the problem is. Well, how close are the other party? For which you're charging me an extortionate amount, by the way. Well, then I want to speak to your boss. Now, please. No, because I've paid for this. I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to sort out another lodge for me, which isn't 5 foot from a stag party's front door. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
No problem.
Oh, sweetie. What is it with kids and these things? They love it.
Simple pleasures won't last long.
Yeah, I suppose.
Soon they will be wanting theme parks and computer games.
Don't. Stay with Daddy.
Anyway, I better go find my husband.
Right, thank you. Oh. But you can't have me pay... Listen, hold on 1 second. You can't have me pay for something and then change the goalposts the very next day. All right, no, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You are going to find me a lodge which doesn't have a stag party staying in it 5 foot from my front door. Izzy!
Izzy! Izzy! Izzy!
Zara, where is she?
Well, maybe she's just...
What?
I don't know, maybe someone tried to help.
She could have gone off with someone she knows. I was standing
Love?
before the carousel stop. She wasn't on it.
Do you want a cake or anything?
I can't.
Well, I can't hear you.
Found a little girl.
What?
She was on the carousel. No one was watching her.
You need to seal the place off and flood it with officers.
Where is she now?
Here, with me.
Hello, how much do you need? She's 2.5.
Didn't you tell anyone?
No.
Okay, you stay there, love.
Sticking your head in
Where
your
are you?
Daniel.
Oh, please, she can't have gone far. It's only been 15 minutes. She's so small. You've got to flood the place with officers and seal
I'll
it
find
off.
her mum and dad and tell them you've got her.
Not without the SARS.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
I'm going to just go and phone.
Look, do you understand?
She all right?
Yes, she is now, but anyone could have come along. At the shopping mall, and Izzy is missing. Yeah, there are 2 police officers here, but they don't seem to be doing a great deal, and Daniel is frantic.
Why are you just standing there? Please help me.
Okay, Rob is on his way. Daniel, you need to calm down.
No one's playing a blind bit of notice. This is the little baby we're talking about, wandering around on her own.
Daniel.
Don't touch me.
Okay, this is not helping.
What do you know about what's helping? You went off and left her. You could see that I was on the phone.
I didn't.
You were supposed to be watching her.
Never said.
I shouldn't have to. I said we'd go shopping, but no, you couldn't wait, could you?
Don't do this now.
You said take her home. You kept saying it. Daniel, take her home. I don't want her here.
Not fair.
Look, if you can't take 2 minutes of your life to look after my little kid, what do you want? What are you looking at?
Take it easy.
Izzy! Isabel! Izzy!
Izzy? Izzy! Izzy!
Zara, where is she?
Well, maybe she's just...
Where is she?
I thought
Where are the mum and dad? Aren't they coming?
I didn't tell them. He was standing there raging, making an exhibition of himself.
Should have done that before.
He was too taken up with his posh bit on the side. Didn't even notice when his own daughter goes missing.
You said you were going to tell them.
Make him sweat a bit longer.
She feels a bit cold.
Little thing like that. He doesn't deserve her.
They're going to come looking soon.
Let's get in the car then.
Izzy, have you seen a little girl?
About this tall, brown
Red jacket, brunette.
Take that muck off her face.
Izzy! God. Have you seen a little girl? Izzy! Izzy!
I'll start with the facts. A description of Izzy.
Isabel.
And the investigation so far. What they'll want to hear from you is how you're feeling.
Right.
I know it's difficult, but the more media coverage we can get, the better. It's likely that someone out there will have some information. Just be natural, honest, supportive of each other. You don't have to say very much.
Okay.
And Zara, it might be better if you stay out of this altogether. Let Daniel and Lisa present a united front.
Yeah, of course.
Is Izzy back yet?
No.
Where does Dad think she is?
We don't know.
Do you think it's some sicko? I could go and help Daniel look.
No, you are not going anywhere. You are going to concentrate on getting better.
You alright?
If I ever lost you...
Mum, you're going to be late for work.
Yeah.
There's been an uproar this week as the town council has
I was to get
attempted
that,
to
we're
ban
bumping
trick
So the trick-or-treaters live to fight on. How many more grannies are going to get egged, eh? Where's your public service responsibility, eh?
It's the missing kid. They're doing a press conference this morning. I've got to find someone to cover it.
Cover? What do you mean?
Larry's in the States and Declan's off sick.
I can do it. I was in that shopping centre literally hours before. We could even use some of my VT.
This is serious, Adam.
I know.
I'm not sure that you're not too niche.
Yes, as entertainment, Sky, but you give me news and I'll be completely different.
I don't know.
Come on, Rochelle. You said I would not have to do this forever.
All right, take Clyde. I'll phone the police PR.
Yes!
Mum, we have to go. I'm going to be late.
I thought you might want to stay home today.
What?
Get to know Daisy.
I can do that later. We've got an assembly practice today.
I'm sure you can miss it.
I can't.
Look, I've already phoned the school and told them. One day's not going to hurt. Oh.
Would you like me to move my car?
If you would, that'd be great.
Sure,
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Background shots, maybe?
We could put posters up in here. We have hundreds of patients. They could help spread the word. Could you organise that, Karen?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose.
And at the campus, and at St Phil's.
I think the police have got that in hand.
Well, they obviously haven't, otherwise I wouldn't be asking. Sorry.
Can't move for cameras.
How is he?
Well, I stayed at Zara's last night. I phoned them, but they wanted to keep the line clear, so...
If there's anything he wants, I mean anything at all.
Mr. Melker.
Isabel. We call her Izzy. Is 2.5. She likes dancing and dressing up. Her favourite book at the moment is The Little Princess. If anyone has seen her or knows where she is, please get in contact.
And if someone's watching who's got her, then it's okay. We just want her back, that's all.
That's all anyone wants.
She's too young to be without her mum and dad.
These are CCTV images.
I mean, she's 2.5 now. She's walking.
Unfortunately,
curious.
there's no CCTV covering the actual area where she disappeared.
She could have wandered off somewhere. Now she's got stuck.
Well, it's still been less than 24 hours.
It was a tense press conference for local GP Daniel Granger and his ex-partner Lisa Torres as they appealed to the public for information about their daughter, missing toddler Isabel Torres.
No, this is good. This is what I
Isabel,
need.
known as Izzy, disappeared from a children's carousel during a shopping trip yesterday. Ex-girlfriend, was that all right? I didn't know what to call her.
It's fine.
I wonder when they split up. Little girl's only 2.
She wouldn't know any different.
Suppose it's good that he keeps in contact at all. Must be weird, though. You know, seeing your baby once a week. Wonder how that works.
Well, clearly it hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Does he know how to look after her? Did the mother have a say in the matter, or was it a court decision? Was she letting him see her under duress?
It's your story now. Go and find out.
Log all basic details. And anything that sounds like a genuine lead, then you pass it on to Sergeant Hollins or me. You go back to the shopping centre now with DS Maxwell, set yourself up at the entrance and exits, and speak to anyone who was there this time yesterday.
Boss.
We want high-profile, visible policing. And the supers authorised overtime until the girl's found.
How could you do it? How could you lose her? Why did you put her on that ride?
Do you not think...
You should have been watching her every second.
I was.
Properly watching. She's 2. She's a baby. She could have fallen or got herself trapped. You have to watch her all the time.
I'm sorry.
Put her first, without thinking. I mean, what were you even doing there? Why did you take her shopping? Should have kept her with me.
Lisa.
The only reason I let him see Isabel is because I trusted you.
I know.
You left her.
She was okay. She was having a nice time. I bought her an ice cream.
To keep her quiet, so you could forget she was there.
No, it was nothing like that. I'm really, really
sorry.
It's not Zara's fault.
I'm so stupid for thinking you could ever understand that you really cared about Isabel. It was just a plan to get closer to him.
No.
Go away. I don't want you here.
Some people just have a baby, they don't even think.
About what?
All the work. Being a mum's a full-time job.
Like being a mechanic?
Exactly. I've seen people, they just fit it in around everything else. They still want their holidays, their houses, their important careers.
And they don't love the baby?
Well, they hardly see it.
Did you see me?
I never let you out of my sight for a minute. Right then, young lady. Time for sleep. Come on then. Good. Look,
you going to go in there? You're so good. Night. Yes.
I can go and get some coffee. So.
Look, Zara, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She didn't mean it.
She did. It's okay.
You're not to blame for any of this.
Nor are you. It was just a few seconds. Plenty of parents would have done exactly the same thing.
I don't want to feel better.
Okay.
You go now.
No.
Yes. Please, it's hard enough going through this without seeing you too.
Okay. But you call me.
I will, as soon as I hear anything.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just thinking about when I left Chloe at the zoo.
Well, she was okay. Nothing happened.
Well, it could have done. I mean, she was all alone. She was unprotected, Jimmy. And when I think about what...
You were ill. It wasn't your fault.
Well, this isn't Daniel's fault either, is it? I mean, I haven't been his biggest fan, you know that. See, I never understood why Joe had any time for him. I gave him such a hard time. Stuck with it, though. He stuck with us. Took it on the chin. And then, when Izzy came along,
It isn't fair. There is no reason. If they'd have been shopping somewhere else or half an hour later...
Well, why didn't they leave Izzy at home with Lisa? And I mean, who shops the day before we go away on holiday?
Can't keep going over the what-ifs. Doesn't change anything.
No.
Sergeant. Hey, Mrs. Eldridge.
Mrs. Eldridge, this is Sergeant Hollins. Do you have some information?
I think I do. There's been a child, a baby, crying in the house next door, and it's definitely not theirs.
Have you actually seen the child?
No, I've heard it through the wall. I would go and have a look, but they're a funny sort of couple.
When did you notice the crying?
Yesterday. That's why I thought it might be connected.
Right, and who lives in the house?
Just the Kaplans. That's Larry and Sharon, and they have a little boy. He's a funny thing too.
Right, well, we've got your details, so we'll look into it.
Aren't you going to go round there?
We've got to make some inquiries first. Obviously, we've had a lot of calls on this. But thanks for calling. We'll be in contact. Thank you.
All right, there's a good girl. Come on, then. Oh, very good.
We won't answer it.
Why not?
Daisy's only just got here. We don't want a lot of strangers fussing over her, do we?
Good girl.
It's awful, just the waiting. Thinking where she might be, or trying not to. Daniel is going through hell, and Lisa, it's so much worse for her because she wasn't there. She's not blaming you, is she? Of course she is.
You can't watch them every second.
Yes, Ruth, you can. You do. When it's your own child, you do. It's like a physical connection, a sixth sense. I've seen it. I've seen Lisa willing Izzy to be back with her every moment. We don't don't know what's that. We don't know how that feels.
I'm not sure that I want to. You know, I mean, something like this. The sort of people that are out there. Oh, doesn't it make you glad you haven't got a child?
It makes me want one more.
Yeah, as soon as you can. Thank you.
Boss? Larry Kaplan. His neighbour called earlier. She heard a child crying through the wall. He's got a restraining order for threatening the kid.
Yeah, DI driver.
So much for the upstanding GP.
What's happening?
We've had a lot of calls and now I have to check and verify all the information.
Are there any leads or not?
I will inform you as soon as we have anything solid.
Why do you keep fobbing me off? What? Rob, please talk to me. Someone tell me what's going on.
It's best if you and Lisa go home.
Why? What are you hiding from us?
I'm hiding nothing. Talk to DC Beckett. She's your family liaison officer.
Come on, Daniel, why don't we go...
Get off me. Rob!
Daniel, come on.
I said don't touch me!
Everywhere.
As long as some of it goes in.
Oh, she's even got some in her hair.
That's how they eat in posh restaurants, you know.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah. Peas up your nose, cabbage in your ear, gravy in your hair.
Got to it upstairs.
It's all right, son. It's all right, son. It's okay.
Building the thing ourselves if we had to.
Susan, it's Christopher's teacher from school. She wants to know about his Halloween costume.
Oh, right, jack-o'-lantern.
Shh, it's okay, Daisy.
The land and the house at the moment would be $525. Half a kilo broom.
If anyone has seen her or knows where she is, please get in contact.
And if someone's watching now who's got her, then it's okay. We can work it out. We just want her back, that's all.
That's all anyone wants.
She's too young to be without her mum and dad.
These are CCTV images of Izzy moments before Daniel Granger put her on the carousel ride. Okay, thanks. Unfortunately, there's no CCTV. Nothing. A kid on a computer game.
Have you found her? Don't say a word. You had calls. 2 hours ago, you said you had calls. What's going on? What's taking so long?
Hey, calm down.
This isn't the first time Daniel Granger has dealt with personal crisis. 3 years ago, he faced a prison term for stealing £50,000 from his former practice. The charges was eventually dropped, but he was still tried by the General Medical Council, and he would have been
struck off, but for the intervention of his uncle, a former GP at the Mill Health Centre now that Daniel Granger works at. A self-confessed gambling addict. Daniel was dubbed by the press as the Playboy Doctor when he was accused of conning an elderly patient of leaving money for him from her will.
That's not true.
Do something! Phone someone!
You need to let people know this. They'll be a lot more sympathetic to you if they know you're not involved.
200ml bottle.
That's the dough. You're using my daughter to barter for drugs.
Am I adopted?
No. No.
You're our son.
She's gone.
Secrets and Lies next here on BBC1 Scotland, with a force to be reckoned with, the land girl.